Welcome to Intoxication Station. I'm Raymond, here today with Strickland, and today we're going to talk on Luigi's Pizza over in Brooksville. Now, Strickland, you've been there more times than I have. I've only been there the one time, but since you're pretty close to the area, you seem like a pretty consistent customer up there. What do you think of the place?
Oh, it's nice. So they do a breakfast during the week. They're closed on Sundays, like another restaurant that we know.
Right.
And of course, that's always when you want it, when you can't have it. But yeah, they do something awesome. It's called a breakfast pizza because what's better than a breakfast pizza?
Well, yeah. And that so on the sign, once you pull up to the establishment, we're gonna have a few photos floating through here. But once you pull up to the establishment, that's what they have on the sign at time of recording that footage. Overall, I enjoyed the place. I really did. Very hometown feel. Pizza quality was pretty good. I do have
Portions
to say.
are,
But yeah, the portions are designed for people that are really hungry and need something to eat right then and there. Now, when we went up there, it was right before the dinner rush, so we were able to get seated fairly quickly. We were able to get our food fairly quickly as well too. I had the small meat lovers pizza, which that thing was outstanding, so good.
they look
And
pretty.
what'd you have again?
What was it? Chicken parmesan. There it is. God,
Chicken parmesan.
escaped my head for a second.
Which, I mean, to be forewarned, if you do go there, the chicken parm, big portion, just for the
Yeah,
chicken parm itself.
and it comes with a salad and then a side of pasta, and you're like, I can't eat all that.
Well, and not only that, with the garlic knots as well, too. I mean, everything that was there was really good. Definitely a place I want to go to on a Saturday morning, especially for the breakfast pizza, which hopefully at some point or another we can make that happen. Now, as far as where it's located, it's on the main road, which is really easy to get to, really easy to be able to find the place. It's not like they have to go back through a bunch of country roads or whatnot to be able to get there. What's the main street that it's on again? You're more familiar with that.
You're asking the wrong person. It's right next to 50. That's all I can remember.
All right. Yeah, Cortez Avenue out there, which is
Right.
weird how that road works because where I'm at in Orlando, even though you're pretty much on the same road as I am, it changes names 3 times
Mhm.
in the span of an hour and a half, which I mean, driving in Florida is already difficult enough. Why change the names on things? Now, as far as the so I do have notes. Let me go ahead and pull those up real quick.
Flashcards.
Flashcards. Now, one thing to note on the menu, they do have several different wine selections because it is a pretty Italian restaurant for the most part. They do have 6 reds, 4 whites, and 6 house wines, along with 4 desserts. They have a cheesecake, cannoli, carrot, and chocolate cake, which I wanted to get a cannoli so bad when I was there, but from the previous recording that we spoke on over at Coach's, I kind of indulged myself on the chicken sandwich up there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I know better now. I know better now. And one of the good things that I believe some of the places that we've been to before may have offered, but this is one thing that was really prevalent whenever I was sitting there. They do offer delivery services such as DoorDash and Uber Eats as well too. So if you're local to the area, that would be a great option to definitely get on a Friday night. Spend the night with the family and whatnot. That is definitely one of the better options, especially whenever you compare it to the big box places like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, any of those. Then you're helping out a small business as well too. Now, one thing I also noticed in there too, they use a legit stone fire oven. Stone fire oven, which really does reflect on the overall quality of the pizza. Nice and crispy on the bottom, nice and tender in the middle. Such a good time. They do offer small, medium, large pizzas. Now, their small is about a 8 to 9 inch pie, and it only goes up from there. So you definitely get quite a bit of food for what you do order. Kind of a little bit on the intimate side on the inside. So they do have seating in there, both on the inside, but you're not going to find it a super crowded place by populace, anyways.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, what is it? Wednesday nights they're fairly busy.
Hmm.
Friday nights, like tonight, they do a pizza deal on Fridays normally, and yeah, they're pretty busy. So if you are gonna order from DoorDash or an Uber,
It's
there's a
going to
little
be
bit of a
time.
line
It
because they
is.
got to get the customers first.
Oh yeah, well, especially for the people that sit inside, that to me is enough incentive to be able to go to a place like that in person rather than rely on a delivery service to have it delivered to you. Now, the music selection that they had up there was actually pretty good. It was a bunch of 80s, 90s, early 2000s rock and then some other music genres to go along with it that wasn't too loud. It was nice ambiance background music.
Yeah, it depends on who's there. That's the music will change, but normally it's that. But if like the owner's there, he likes the older music.
Like 40s and
Yeah, well, I mean not that old, but definitely like Frank Sinatra and
all right.
that type of music.
Yeah, some a little
Which
bit
is
more
nothing wrong
period.
with that
Yeah.
because you hear the occasional Frank Sinatra, then you're like, all right, who's this?
Well, not only that, that's guaranteed certification that you're inside of a Italian restaurant too.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like going into a Mexican restaurant. If they have a mariachi band there, you know the food's going to be fire.
I mean, it
And
could be trying to be different. Maybe put some K-pop on. You never know.
now they are known for the pizza, wings, and salads. Which you did mention the salad that you got on the side. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind going back up there to check out the wings
they're pretty big.
because wings are pretty interesting. They're great protein source
What?
if you
What's
eat
the
enough of them. Yeah, if you eat enough of them. Now they did have 4 beers on tap. All of them were domestic, except for Stella Artois, I believe.
Yeah, and then they also got bottles, Bud
Yeah,
Light,
yeah,
Coors Light.
bottles of beer. I mean, all in all, pretty good location. Super friendly staff. Super friendly staff. Very attentive. Always made sure that my drink was topped off whenever I was up there. Made sure that you were topped off the entire time that you were up there. Asked if we wanted to go options. All in all, very solid restaurant. Now, this does skew off from the normal places that we tend to go to, i.e., fitting the intoxication station name. This place is a local family owned restaurant.
You
Yeah,
start
we're
the night there.
what's that?
You start the night there, get some good
Yeah.
food, and
Get some
then
good food, and
get an
start
Uber,
making
go
plans
somewhere
from there.
drinking.
Oh, yeah, be able to go off from there. Now, one thing that I did notice, the ingredients were super fresh, which is critical when it comes to good Italian food. Ingredients were super fresh,
They got a
and
delivery truck there every morning.
they make their mozzarella fresh every day in house. Which I don't know if you've ever had fresh mozz before. Definitely worth checking out. I mean, like I said, we wouldn't be reviewing it if we didn't like the place because one thing that we try to strive for on the channel is to have positive reviews on the places that we go to. Is that always going to happen? Not necessarily, but we do try our best. But Strickland, do you have anything that you want to add on to it?
Nope, I'm good.
No,
Just like good
that's it.
drinking.
Nice, nice. Well, definitely a place I do want to recommend again. Luigi's Pizza over in Brooksville. Definitely a solid 9 out of 10, if anything. But with that said, I'm Raymond,
It's tricky.
and we'll see you on the next episode.
All right.